and welcome to Swan Lake Lifestyle. My name is Olivia and I'm a lifelong ballerina as well as the author of 10 Ballet Stories. And speaking of which, today's video is all about my very exciting first ever author event with Barnes & Noble. So I'm very excited to show you this video. It has been months in the making and my book event just went so much better than I could have hoped for, and I'm really excited to share that process with you all. So first off, I guess I'll just talk about my book real quick. So this is 10 Ballet Stories. It's now available at Barnes & Noble, and the book is basically about 10 different ballets, and it goes over like several different classical ballets and kind of gives like a fun, imaginative retelling of each ballet. You know, something that's really cool is that ballet, it's a wordless art form, so you don't need to know a language in order to watch the ballet. However, some of the pantomimes might be a bit nuanced, and unless if you have like a full detailed version of the story, you might not be able to get it 100%. So that's why I figured my book could come in handy, where people could learn about the ballets before they go see one in person. Or there's actually a lot of full-length ballets available on YouTube these days, so you could totally watch one on YouTube as well and maybe watch it while you read the book. So after I had that book written, then my next step was planning the author event. So I reached out to several different Barnes & Nobles local to me, and one said, yes, I would love to host an author event with you, and I was so excited for that. So after I got the yes from that store, I went ahead and started planning the actual event. So I decided, like, okay, I wanted a really professional looking author poster. I wanted my table setting where all my books would be on to be really cute and fun and also inclusive. And then I also wanted to make sure that I had some like little goodie bags to take home for the kids and also for the young at heart. So I put together a bunch of really cute little goodie bags with ballet themed stickers, as well as made and printed out some ballet themed coloring pages like Nutcrackers and ballerinas. So I felt like I had a pretty good sense of what I wanted, and then I went ahead and designed all that and ordered it. And then in addition to planning what I wanted, like the actual table setting and signage to look like, I also wanted to pick my outfit for the event, as well as what story I would be reading from, because there are 10 different stories in this book, and of course I didn't have time to read all 10. But because this author event was in November, and that's kind of when holiday season kicks up, I figured that the Nutcracker would be the perfect story to read. So I'll go ahead and put in a few clips from the actual book event. Hello everyone! My mom used to take me to this very Barnes & Noble, and we did story times here, and it's so special for me to come here today as an author. The Sugar Plum Fairy is soon joined by her cavalier. Together they perform a breathtaking pas de deux, full of spins, lifts, and heartfelt emotion. Thanks for being here, everyone, and I'm actually dressed as the Sugar Plum Fairy. I have some coloring pages and stickers for the kids, or those young at heart if you want some. While I was there, I actually filmed the whole entire storybook reading. However, they had a lot of really loud music playing, and I don't want there to be any copyright issues. So if you do want to hear the story of the Nutcracker though, what's really great is I actually have a video of me reading that from my book. And I'll go ahead and link that below as well if you want to listen to the story of the Nutcracker as told by a ballerina. So because I was reading from the Nutcracker, I was trying to figure out which character I wanted to dress up as from that ballet. The illustration in my book for the chapter on the Nutcracker is of Clara, but I kind of wanted to be a different character, and I chose the Sugar Plum Fairy, and I absolutely love dressing up as the Sugar Plum Fairy. I wore this really cute pink tutu and little arm sleeves and this little tiara, and it was just so much fun, and the kids really loved it. I mean, I hadn't put on my pointe shoes in a while, and it just honestly felt so nice to wear full traditional ballet tutu along with pointe shoes and do little ballet poses with the kids and also the adults who were there, like my friends and family who came to support. So it just felt really nice to be in a ballet costume again, especially around the holiday season, since this year I am stepping away from the Nutcracker as I've been healing from some illnesses. So anyway, it just felt really nice to be dressed up in professional dance wear, and just seeing the kids' eyes light up and how excited they were for it, it really warmed my heart. I had spent months planning this event, and it all just went by so quick. I was able to enjoy it, especially because so many of my friends and family came to the event. But yeah, it just went by so quick, and I couldn't believe it. Like, by the time I finished reading the book and setting it down and signing copies, I was like, oh my goodness, like, It's over. But thankfully after it ended, I actually had a plan with like some of my really close friends and family to go to a local bakery and celebrate my birthday as well as my mom's birthday, since our birthdays are right after one another. So that was also nice. I felt like it was really good to be able to celebrate both like a big milestone of writing a book as well as a birthday as well, like all in one day. I had so many different ideas in mind for how I wanted to market and promote my book. And one of my main ideas was definitely having a Barnes & Noble author event. And in addition to that, also doing a really beautiful book promotional photo shoot and video shoot. So I was really lucky to be able to put together just an absolutely dream-worthy video shoot with several of my friends as well as my cousin and a friend of mine who I've done different photo shoots with in the past. So I'll go ahead and put a quick clip of that in here. That's also linked down below if you want to take a look. It was just such a dream being able to put together, first of all these characters. It was like a big crossover episode where all these characters from different ballets, like, you know, Princess Adette from Swan Lake and Princess Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, who my cousin played, and then also Clara from the Nutcracker and Paquita from Paquita, and having them all come together. And also a very dear friend of mine, Wade Davis, provided beautiful cello music from my actual ballets. So putting this whole trailer together, first of all, I'm very thankful to all my friends and family who helped make it happen and make my dream come true. And then also to the videographer, Stereo Light in Motion, for bringing this vision to life as well. It was just so amazing to be a part of, and I've worked on production sets for a lot of my professional life, and it was really cool to be able to be on one for my own project. So definitely check out that video if you have a chance. I'd really appreciate it, and I think you'll really enjoy it, especially if you love ballet. Thank you all so much for joining me on this author event video and journey. Again, this is my book, 10 Ballet Stories. And if you'd like to pick up a copy for yourself, you can get it at barnesnoble.com. You can also leave a review there for me as well if you end up watching my video where I actually read the story of the Nutcracker, and if you enjoy it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, as I said earlier, my name is Olivia, and this is my channel, Swan Lake Lifestyle. Here I teach free ballet lessons. I also share fun vlog adventures and self-improvement tips. So if that all sounds good to you, I'd really appreciate it if you like, comment, share, subscribe, all those good things. It would really help my channel reach others like you. Thank you again for joining me today, and I hope you have a lovely holiday season. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!